What's up, Knuckle Up? So here we go again. So today we're going to cover something very, very simple. A basic fence, or the basic fence concept. So I was reading through Geoff's book last night, and I'm just going to give you a small breakdown of my take on the fence. So after watching multiple footage on it, a fence is not a static movement. But what I've got on it, if you watch all of my videos, one, I always keep my hands relaxed. You're always going to see my hand in every video like this. Like Geoff says, you got to keep your hand relaxed all the time so that I can get massive power whenever I do strike. So I get used to keeping everything loose. And if you also see in all of my videos, I'll go like this, I'll move here. So I'm always working on my fence every time I'm talking. That's how you get good at this. You got to constantly, if I'm talking with Brad, even if I'm just holding a conversation, hey brother, what'd you do this weekend, man? Oh, no, me neither, man. I just kicked back, just chilled out, man. So what I'm doing and what you're not seeing is I'm literally controlling Brad's movement without Brad really knowing what's going on. I'm doing two things. One, I'm keeping my hands on the inside of Brad's. It allows me to counter any moves that Brad does. And two, I'm keeping my hands higher than Brad's. Because once again, this allows me to strike over Brad's hands. So there's three different, I guess, benefits to the fence. One is he talks about a sensory tentacle. So meaning, I don't necessarily want to touch somebody, because by touching somebody, I'm going to trigger a response off that man. And most likely, if you put your hands on me, I'm not going to like it I'm not going to like it either. So pretty much by putting my hand here, I'm just controlling Brad's movement without Brad knowing what's going on. So we could be talking, and Brad could be getting pretty verbal, pretty loud as we're talking, and I'm just going to keep my hands, one, higher than his, two, on the inside of his, and three, I'm going to control his hands, understanding that if he tries to headbutt me, I can push him. If he tries to punch me, I can go ahead and use a shoulder stop, and I can counter from here. Another thing with the sensory tentacle is you got to understand, if I was a grappler, if you get a good grappler, and I blindfold this grappler, and I put him on a fight, and I tell him to choke somebody out, or put somebody in an arm bar, that man will be able to do it. So understand that I don't have to see you to hit you. I can feel with my sensory tentacle, I know I'm here, I can get his leg. I know that Brad's chin is here, which allows for here, which allows for here. I don't have to look at Brad to know where his body parts are. I use my sensory tentacles to find out where a body piece is, and I know what that connects to. The second one is pretty much just going to be an action trigger. So understand that if I'm talking from here and we're arguing, and Brad comes near me, he walks up to me and touches my hand, why is Brad walking towards me? Understand threat recognition. If a man is walking towards you in an argument, that man is going to do something. So Geoff says don't let a man touch your fence twice. Me personally, you touch it once, I'm going to hit you. Because again, if I'm talking from here and you rush forward, boom, I'm hitting you, because there's no reason for you to be approaching my space. So what is my space? You see this circle? This is my space. If somebody comes into my space, I hit you. The next one is a range finder. So understand that most people can't find their distance in a fight. So again, if I can touch you, boom, I can hit you. So it acts as an as a range finder, an action trigger, and a sensory tentacle. So there's three different fences that we're going to cover really, really quick. The first one is just going to be a pleading fence, or more of a passive fence of just having my hands here. So if Brad is in this position here and we're in public, I'm going to be more in this position here. Once again, one, my hands are more on the inside of his. Two, my hands are still higher than his. So even if Brad was to throw a punch, I'm just going to parry that out of the way and then go from there. So this passive fence just pretty much tells everybody else around me, including the guy in front of me, hey, I don't want any problems. The next fence is going to be more of I call it an exclamation fence. So more of a fence coming off here. So this is the one that I'll set up my smack with. So pretty much if I'm talking about, hey look, I apologize brother, I just got here. I don't know what happened between you and the other bouncer, man, but you know what, let me go talk to this guy, let me go find out, I'll get back to you right now. So if you can see, I'm just going from my position of my hands from here, and I'm bringing them more of a, well, what's going on, man? I just kind of got in and, let me find out. So I'm trying to throw him off guard. If you're paying attention to what I'm doing, I'm getting my right hand out of his eye view. Now this allows for that smack, and then to go ahead and follow up with something else. The last fence that we're going to go ahead and cover, and this is by far Geoff's favorite and mine, is the staggered fence. So just putting one hand and back to the other. Oh, brother, what's up, man? Oh, nothing, man. Just chilling, man. How about yourself, man? Did you do anything this weekend? Oh, man, me neither. So you can see, once again, I'm keeping it loose. I start off in a conversation. She says, through talking, I just kind of step my body way back. Now this is going to set me up just for that strike right down the middle. So there you have it. Your basic passive fence. Your more of an exclamation fence. Your staggered fence. We use it as a sensory tentacle. We use it as a rangefinder. And we use it, if he steps forward, as an action trigger. So just a basic breakdown of what I took out of fucking Geoff Thompsons Fence book. Let me know what you think.